Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's Monday the 12th of June and I'm Nigel Croft. In this short video we'll be looking at the charts of the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. So looking at the loonie, what we'll see is that we expect further weakness in the US dollar. It's right on an uptrend line, but we'll see that really the uptrend has been broken and that further downside should be expected. So here we have the daily on the USDCAD, and what you can see is that I've drawn an uptrend line through the low of 16th of Feb and the 13th of April, and that we're bang on this line at the moment. But you will see that on Friday we did actually go below the line, and also if you look very closely, in fact I'll zoom in on this area here. If you look closely at the low of Friday, you can see that it was below the low that we had on the 7th of June. That broke the pattern of higher lows and therefore broke the trend, and really now, even though we are not yet below, or we're very close to this downtrend line, I would expect the momentum which we're seeing, as you can see the RSI is in a downtrend and is below 50, and you can see that the MACD are sidelining but have been negative, and with a move to the downside will break down again. With that momentum to the downside, I would expect this downtrend to be broken. Looking at other technical indicators on this daily chart, you can see that the downtrend in 20-day moving average has been a factor over the last few days. That's downtrending quite quickly and will give resistance. The 50-day still moving up, but that will start to roll in the next week. Looking at the longer term picture, and here we have the weekly. Again, you can see that downtrend. You can see that we're trading but virtually slightly below it on the weekly. You can see there is immediate support from the rising 20 and 50 week moving averages at 133.90 and then 132.85. Really, the picture on the weekly maybe not as negative as the daily, in that you've still got this uptrend in place that's been in place since April last year. We did reach a high. We've got this progression of higher highs. It would take this picture to deteriorate. It would take a break below the low, about 132.50, the low that we saw in April. RSI is flatlining marginally above 50, 52, so keep your eye on that. MACD also flatlining, so you need to keep an eye on that. Now looking at the the shorter term picture, this is the 4-hour chart. Again, you can see this trend that I'm looking at, and we're trading right on it. Here you've got the 20 and the 50-day moving averages moving together, moving in a downward direction. They will give severe resistance at the 134.85 level on any bounce. They are a negative influence, and again, given that the RSI is in a downtrend and below 50 and the MACD are tracking down, there is downside momentum on these indicators. The USDCAD is right on this support level. Really, it's 75.25. It's going to break down, so please be aware of that. Right, looking at the support resistance levels. Resistance 1, as I said, at that 20-day moving average, 134.97. Then at 135.43, with support 133.87, and 133.28, which is the 200-day moving average. Thanks for watching this video from TA for Traders. Please remember, these videos are for educational purposes only and are not an investment recommendation. Thank you for watching.